Shortly after that, so about half an hour after my wife got home, so somewhere around midday, our husky puppy decided to start going a little bit crazy in the back. So I went through to the kitchen to see what the problem was, and at that point we saw the water rushing through the back garden. Last time we saw it in 2020, we only saw it in the dark, so it didn't really concern us, but that did sort of raise the concern level significantly to see the sheer power of it coming through the garden and what it was moving at that point. Within about 15 minutes, we were 6 inches deep outside easily. And as I was loading the car with things, we'd gone from the step height to the door height. So it had risen about another 6 inches in less than 10 minutes. At that point, we left the property. So we checked ourselves into a local pub down the road for the night time. Came back on Saturday morning to find the house still surrounded in water. Rang this great gentleman, Mr. Peter, who came over with some pumps, and because we're the lowest point pretty much of these three houses, we put the pump in there and we just pumped it out, and we pumped solidly for about 7 hours.
What's the damage like inside? We've got the carpets and the rugs outside, furniture as well, so what's the damage like?
Yeah, fairly significant. We think we had at least a foot of the water inside the property. Bearing in mind the property's on a sprung floor, so it's about 2.5 feet below that as well. So pretty much everything that was in there has been damaged. And I would imagine similar to 2020, the water could have had anything in it, particulates from sewage, etc. So when that happened back then, pretty much anything that was porous had to be removed from the property and destroyed.
If you had to put a figure on how much damage was done?
Last time, the rebuild was £65,000 they settled on, and the contents was just short of 40,000.
And this was worse?
Yeah, much worse.
So how does that feel for you? Is it kind of daunting trying to think of how you're going to deal with all this?
It is a little bit, yeah. Obviously, I haven't been through it before. Kind of helps. Obviously, getting the support, a flag is very important to people like ourselves. Just to remember, really, what we need to do and know that there's actually other people out there that you can talk to. You can help them as well. I'm actually a project manager by trade, so having something to work on kind of helps. I can prioritise certain things in certain orders. But the biggest priority for us at the minute is obviously we are homeless. Trying to find somewhere to live is going to be very complicated. We've got 4 adults and 2 dogs, one of which is a husky, as I've previously mentioned. So he needs a little bit of space, bless him.
How's the family coping with it?
Me, I'm fine, because it's like I say, I can sort of decompartmentalise these things. My oldest son, he had a bit of a realisation yesterday. He just literally bought himself some new clothes on Thursday night, and they were in his bottom drawer. So that sort of hit him quite hard. It was just a silly thing, little thing, and it tipped her over the edge. My wife is struggling again. Better than last time, but her concern is getting her pets home. The youngest son, he was concerned certainly on Saturday, but like me, he's got a practical mind, so he's less concerned now. But all 3 of them have had the moments so far, and I think there'll be more moments to come. And at some point, it'll probably hit me a little bit more as well.